Hey all, this reading is for August the 29th, 2019. It is your LunarPull on August 29th, 2019. And the messages may be for or applying to the days surrounding or following the 29th, right? Thank you so much for all of your support to LunarticksTarot. Liking this video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't is so appreciated. Thank you for commenting and sharing and tipping and donating. And if you are interested in a private reading from me and ordering a personal reading from me, just scroll down to the description box below. You can check out all the information you need there. My name is Aze, and the email address is lunartickstarot@gmail.com. There are also links below for you. So far you have the King of Feathers, Logic and Justice, but it is in reverse. It's on its head. I'll go ahead and face that toward you. Some of us are having trouble making head over heart decisions. The Knight of Crystals is our second card out, also in reverse, noted here as endurance and determination. This is the SpirtSong Tarot deck that I'm using today by Paulina, Cassidy. Information about this deck or any of the decks that I use in Lunatics Tarot readings can also be found in the description below. Three of Acorns, this is the Three of Fire. Also shows up in reverse for us. This is our advice, though. I think we want to watch our arrogance at this time. Just want to pull one more card for this LunarPull for us. It looks like you or someone around you, close to you, is trying to move up very quickly in their job, in their work, in their social group, perhaps in some setting, probably related to work in some way. Someone is wanting to move up very quickly. And then we have the Emperor card as in the future position, as the card showing where you are headed, being the boss, being in charge, being an authority figure. Focus and stability are noted on this depiction. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Crystals, the Four of Earth, Coins, Pentacles, Control, Security, also in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I see someone trying to move up very quickly. And perhaps being dishonest with themselves and or others in order to do so. And I'm not sure if that's you or someone close to you, but whether this is telling you that that type of action is a little arrogant, or that you don't want to underestimate your competitors or your enemies, right? The advice is still to check our own arrogance. Make sure we are not overconfident, as there may be someone around us lying in order to get ahead. If that isn't you, the querent. And if you're taking dishonest action or sharing dishonest words in order to get ahead quickly, then the cards are reminding you that that is an arrogant action. And I really feel that it's more of, I feel like it's more of an energy coming towards you, or that is in your environment around you, since it seems that the future position for the querent here is the Emperor, is moving toward, as I said, being the authority figure in this situation, in a working situation, on a particular project you're working on, in a particular group collaboration that you're working within, right? Some sort of project, some sort of work. You're headed toward being the boss in that work, being the authority figure, being the one who takes action, who provides stability, who can stay focused. And with foresight and exploration being turned on its head, I think it is important to note that it's important for you to note this. It's important for you to know this, that is where you are heading. Have the foresight to keep in mind where you are heading. And if you are being dishonest, even in some seemingly innocent way, in order to get ahead, if you become the boss at that job, in that work, if you become the one who's in charge, will those types of actions, looking back, be really obvious to others that you did that? And I think maybe that's another reason we're seeing foresight turned around here. Be aware that you will be probably a focal point. Not only will you remain focused, but a lot of focus may be on you if you achieve this position here. The Emperor means so many different things, but boss just keeps coming through. And it may not be that someone is, for certain individuals, of course, time being fluid, the timing is going to be slightly different for everyone. And of course, with it being a general read, anyone who resonates, the message is going to be, of course, a little different, right? The way it plays out in our individual lives. But for some, some may be being dishonest in some way to get ahead, but others, it's just that you're not thinking clearly. With the King of Air, the King of Swords, the King of Air, logic and justice turned on its head. Some of you may even feel like you're letting others down, and that may be why you're rushing to get ahead, rushing to move up, to make more money, to have a higher position. And if that is what you, if it is you, if that is what you are rushing toward, it's because you're not feeling this sense of control and security with the Four of Crystals here uprighted. You're in a hurry. You're no longer wanting to progress slowly and steadily toward a goal. You want to speed ahead for some reason, maybe because you feel you're letting people down, maybe because you don't feel a sense of control and security, but it is more likely that a lot of you are seeing that in people or a person around you, and that is the energy that you are wading through. But regardless, either way, you are headed toward this position of authority. And this is this is the divine masculine energy. So if you are trying to get ahead quickly in terms of searching for a divine masculine partner, then I do see in the near future that you are headed toward a divine masculine, either embodying this energy or welcoming this energy in. So maybe some of you may be not thinking clearly or even telling fibs in order to get ahead in your work life, and you need to have the foresight to see that you are getting a new boss soon at that workplace. So some of you, it's you that you are going to become a focus because you are going to become a leader, an authority figure at that workplace, in that project, on that project, right? But others of you, it's a new, it's a divine masculine energy like an authority figure, a new one who's coming into your immediate area. And though, you know, I know that this lack of control and security may be encouraging you to be dishonest or to rush where you should progress slowly and steadily. Have the foresight. Don't be arrogant. Have the foresight to see that there are new authority figures or authority figures that you don't see here in the near future that may have a new type of focus, and they're worried about the stability of the place of business, whereas you're just worried about your own, which is completely understandable, right? But you know, the reading is just sort of here as a warning to hit the brakes on any unethical ways of rushing forward in terms of your work and your projects at this time. Because if you're not about to become an authority figure who gets noticed, then a new authority figure may be about to notice. So don't be arrogant. And if it's people around you who are behaving this way, then again, I think the message of don't be arrogant can be about not underestimating your competition and your opponents. And again, you're headed toward an authority, a position of authority in this situation, or you're headed toward having new authoritative eyes on the matter. So those are the messages coming through for us today in this lunar pool for the 29th of August, for the time surrounding and following the 29th, really. I hope the needed insight was able to reach those of you that the message was for. I hope that it helps. And again, information on private readings can be found down below. I said thank you, and I meant it. Thank you so much for all of your support to Lunartics Tarot. And I hope you all make wise choices for yourselves as you continue to move forward. And I will post another lunar pool for us very soon.